Okay, so today we're just doing kind of a update, and I'm gonna call this maybe Saturday night a hangout. We'll see. I do wanna kind of put these little what I'm gonna do over the next month or two, and my collecting what I'm doing in here. Trying to add some more toys throughout the summer. Maybe one more will come in. Then next year I'm gonna try to add one or two more wrestling figures. Probably from the new line. I'm not gonna go into the older ones because they're more worn out. The L&J stuff would be nice to have a few, but they're going up in cost. $50 plus another whatever $40 on shipping. So you're paying $100 for some of these figures, but maybe and they're not in good shape. The paint chipping, wearing down. And they're pairing things up. They're pairing up a good one with a bad one. So I decided not to go towards the old rubber figures for wrestling. So I'm going with a little bit newer line. But I do want to get at least a couple more comic book figures on the other side, and then hopefully hit the flea market before end of summer. Hoping next month I could go to the flea market. I'll probably film the plaza a little bit, and we have to go to the back and down. Um, so I'm gonna check out the CD guy there. Look out for a couple things. I'm still looking for Queen, Michael Jackson. So I need to build up some other bands besides Pearl Jam and Dolly Parton. Been building them up a lot over the past year, so I'm okay with those two bands. And I'll keep an eye out for older Pearl Jam live albums as well. Then I'll see if I can find anything at the toy guy. The game guy is kind of expensive, so he's eBay prices, so you're not going to find a good deal there, but I'll check him out, see what he has, and I think there might be some comic book figure guys there or something, so we'll look around for a bit before you head back. I'm not going to film inside, but I'll show you the plaza a little bit with the camera, talk about the history of that mall maybe. It'll be a fun little video now that I have this camera. I don't know what else could I do. As long as my snacks hold up end of the month and I have some savings, I'll add something in the collection because I'm trying to build up my Super Nintendo right now. But with pricing on eBay, the game pricing is okay, but with shipping prices they put on, it's not worth it. So if I can find a good deal or an auction, then that's when I'm going to buy a Super Nintendo game. Try to add one or two more Nintendo games. And if not, then I'll come back into my music. Music keeps me going. And hopefully I'll go thrifting. I'll find one or two VHS. Either I'll go thrifting in the summer or near the end of the summer, at least once or twice. And then we'll settle down come winter again. And that's when I'll try to push in a toy or figure. So we won't get a chance to go out because winter is going to be colder again. So food snacks hold up in the month, and I have some savings, and then maybe I'll add in a comic book figure here and there. But I could probably push in one more this year. One more figure, either a wrestling figure or a comic book figure this year, and that'll be it. So hopefully every year I could push in one or two figures. I'm not going to be a big toy collector. I'm not going to have a whole shelf full of toys, but one little special figure here and there, I think that's going to be enough for me, because I wanted to display some figures throughout movies, and then hunt down a new movie from time to time. I don't have Terrifier 3 yet. I do want to do a review for that soon. If I can find it online to watch, I'll watch it online. And that's when we can rely on newer movies, online movies, and media online. When you don't have something, and you're gonna have to save up to buy it, and that's the time you can do something online. But I don't recommend downloads. Because downloads are illegal. It's piracy. So um, you won't support your movie, your media that way. You won't support your bands. You buy your CD online or you buy your movie. You're not supporting them. You're supporting the website. So um, you want to support the band, the movie industry, buy the actual movie when it comes out. So that's how you're going to support the industry. That's how you're going to support the movie makers. Whether you find it used, worn, or secondhand, a DVD, a VHS, or new generation format, 4K, whatever. You want to go for it, and that's how you're going to support the industry. You're not supporting the industry. Well, I bought the movie online, paid $10 to watch it, whatever. Um, you're not supporting the industry. You're supporting the website. So, um, but in the meantime, if you're really into collecting, and that's the only way I'm gonna ever buy a download is if I just want to watch it online, and maybe down the line and have money saved, that's when I go and buy it. So sometimes shipping might be overpriced, so and you have to pay on shipping or save up for shipping, whatever, to get the new movie. And new movies for me, I don't watch a whole lot of them, but sometimes a new one is good to come by. Better than they can be better than the old movies sometimes. But best way by the original media. Even though less and less places are holding media, media is not dead. It's not gone. Just not available anymore because online took things over. So, but the best way is to go out by the actual media, and that's how you'll support the industry. So, downloads are okay. In the meantime, you want to watch something, you could download it or pay wherever you download them, wherever you download them from. But for me, the problem is with downloads and online. You have to buy the movie from the site, then you have to download it and all that crap. So um, for me, just the best way is to buy the movie. Don't deal with downloading crap. You buy it, you still have to download it. So that's the problem. I don't like downloading media. But whichever format you go through, movies have tons of formats. For me, I like VHS as well. So hopefully, I could go to the flea market, find something there. But it's going to be older stuff. It's not going to be new. It's not going to be the new Dolly Parton album. It's not going to be the new Ozzy album. It's not going to be the new game release. So it's going to be like old stuff. So, but it's the only place that has old media. It's this one little flea market in our area. Or you're going to have to go further away. Or you're going to have to know people. Goodwills and those that might get something once in a while, but I'm not even finding cartoon there much anymore that I need. Mostly Disney stuff that comes in, and I don't need every single Disney release out there. So that's what's gonna happen with the collection. Every few months I'll push something in wherever I can find a good price on shipping. Maybe might be a movie from time to time, or I'm not after movies much at all anymore. Because they're coming out with Diamond and Dozen, these new movies, so it's a different era. Blockbuster never carried these movies, and people are more getting away from the blockbuster type format movies, and they're going towards Synapse Syndrome, Severance, Arrow, all those other franchises. And the problem is, they never were in a video store, and they're not a video store format, and I never gravitate to them because I never seen them. And if you're gonna go on their website, get on the website, you're gonna have to pay a heavy price in shipping. So that's a problem with media these days. People that collect games, you know how expensive certain games can be because of the heavy shipping. So wherever I can find a good little deal, that's why I don't like just collecting one thing. I don't. That's why I started collecting on toys. Because you're gonna run out. Either things won't be available, or it's a new release. It's gonna be more expensive. Sometimes I want to get a new release, but it's more expensive. So You're forced to pay that heavy shipping. But sometimes it's nice to go out with friends, go out golfing, bowling, or something. So I need to have a little bit saved as well. So every few months, if I have something saved, I'll buy something good for the collection. That's why I'm not doing pickup videos all the time anymore. But anyway, hopefully we'll add something over the summer. In the winter, we'll decide what to do. We'll maybe add something for myself. So I still want to get a better cross-dresser costume, breasts and all that, because I enjoy that with my music like I did on my old channel. I don't have the costume anymore. I should have kept the dress because it was a Marilyn Monroe dress and it fit me, but maybe I'll get a Barbie dress or something. So I do want to get more authentic and look towards a Barbie. Different blonde wig and stuff like that will cost a little bit extra. It's looking like a cross-dresser. It's kind of fun for me, a hobby. But I have Elvis now, Elvis costume, and I for this channel. So we'll do stuff with music, ukulele, old music will come up. A lot of my old songs, the original, will be coming up over the summer. I think I still need to upload a couple more, and then we'll be set till the end of the year. Some comedy will come in as well, and maybe a couple new people will come in. But there's more space on this channel than they have on the old channel, so I could do more. Maybe do a cooking video from time to time. But I don't think I'll be making pizza anymore. I'm gonna stop pizza. The dough's not tasting the way it should, and I'm just not completely satisfied with homemade pizza anymore. So I'm gonna have it be forceful, and if I want pizza, I'll have to pay the full price and buy a large pizza at the store. Store pizza as well, kind of shit sometimes, dried up and hard. So the frozen pizzas don't do it for me. You really have to pick and choose the brand carefully, and things are getting up in price. So if I have something saved, I'll able to buy some chips and snacks at the end of the month. I'll push in a little something, whether it's a movie or a game or a CD. I'll get something I really want. I'm not gonna. Well, I have 30 bucks left. Let's go to the donation store, buy whatever Disney crap's there. I'm not gonna be doing that, but once in a while I'll pick out a VHS to fill on the bottom. Just once that's full, then it's done. Movies are done. I don't know if I'll come back into them and start collecting into horror or something, but horror is much too expensive, so figures are much too expensive. So that's why I like collecting a little bit of everything in here. Thanks for watching, whatever, Saturday night, whatever you want to call this. Thanks for watching. Saturday night hangout or something. Go to the snack section, and we go from there.